For some people, studying abroad is just a dream. For others, it becomes an obsession. Today, I'm sitting down with Egor from Russia, who learned German at insane speed, navigated Erasmus, and switched countries to build a new life here in Germany. This is the story of an international student who actually made it happen. So Egor, why did you come to Germany in the first place, and what was your journey like?
That was not decided long ago, but that was an intention, and I would say a wish, maybe even a dream, to study in different country and in different language. Well, to Germany, I came through Slovakia. I mean, not directly from Russia, but firstly, I've been immatriculated in one Slovakian university, and then I traveled as an Erasmus student to Germany. I choose between two countries, Spain, but it was in Catalonia, so I also wanted to learn Spanish, but Catalonian, I don't think it's going to be that useful. So Germany, that was preferable, not only because of the language, but because of the study, because of the strong economy and all of the benefits. The education is really stronger here. In my university, I can compare the topics and the way of teaching and the equipment of the university, which a lot better than in my home university, so to say. Right now, it's Catholic University Eichstätt Ingolstadt, and the program called BWL. In German, in English, that's business administration, with the major in international business. Well, at first, I took an Erasmus program, so I took a year, which is financed. You have all of the support, like not only financial support, but information support from both coordinators, from both universities. And then, after like 8 months here, I applied as a regular student for a German university. Well, that's not really that easy, and I probably would not recommend it because that's a lot of headache you have to came through. And even right now, I'm not sure whether all of the courses that I took in Slovakia and passed in Slovakia would be recognized here according to the study plan of German university.
So you learned German blazing fast and went through the levels up until B2, and right now you're preparing for C1. And all that within the span of, I would say, 1.5 years. So how did you learn German, and what helped you learn it fast?
That was also one of the topics I've been dreaming about, to speak not only English, but Spanish or German. And since I came to Germany, that's best opportunity to learn German. From the beginning of the studies, I took a lot of courses from the A2 level up to B1. Yes, that was first semester in Germany, and some of additional courses like speaking and writing. Well, the first resource was Duolingo. Probably most of us have used it sometime or even use it right now. So just the basic words, basic grammar, some basics you can learn with it. Then I started to make it myself. I've found some exercises books, just look at some grammar rules in the internet. With that strategy, I achieved A1, A2, maybe A2 in the middle, a few weeks ago. I emailed my German teacher, first semester. I took a class by her, and I wrote her that I'm preparing for an exam. Can you please check my text, whether I have some mistakes, and please write the list of the topics that I need to improve. She offered a meeting, so we meet in cafe at Sunday, a holy day for all of the Germans, Sunday, which was already impressive. She brought the books that I need, some exercises, and spent an hour with me, an hour of her free time at Sunday in a cafe, explaining me the plan, how can I get to C1. I even offered her money for private lessons, but she told me that it's just as a volunteering action.
And what would you tell somebody who is struggling with learning German at the moment?
Well, definitely if you learn a new language, you will be stuck. And sometime it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be not enough motivation or energy. But the only thing I can recommend, don't be scared, especially of speaking, because some of the people are struggling with it, and I would recommend just speak even with themselves. Like, you know, there is psychological exercise when you put empty chair in front of yourself and just speak, you know. And then you will be overcoming the barrier, like with yourself, and it's gonna be, I guess, it's gonna be easier to speak with somebody else.
By the way, I created a full A1 crash course on YouTube so that you can learn beginner German. If you want to come to Germany and succeed here, it is crucial to learn the language. And this step-by-step video is for anyone who wants to get started. The link to it is in the video description. Check it out after watching this interview. How does Germany feel for you?
Even the first weeks was the most, like, that was a harsh. You need to buy a new SIM card, you need to do all the official stuff, you need to register yourself. If you don't have furniture in your room, probably you also have to find it somewhere. The most intense weeks in Germany. Then it was pretty normal. Well, since I'm in Germany, I try to find a German friends, which is like locals friends, you know, to get into the local culture. One German guy told me that most Western people, especially Americans, they're like peaches. So they're like soft from outside, but when you came through, that's gonna be harder to get really close with one. But Germans are kind of opposite. He compared it with the coconuts. So it's hard to make some contact, but once you make it, you're in. I would say that international students are mostly prepared for some, you know, unexpected things, at least more prepared than local students, since you have to get through a lot. Well, I was not expected such study conditions that I have, like, I mean, good study conditions, good equipment, accessibility of professors. At least in my campus, there is a ratio 1:11, and that's a big advantage. And about the equipment, like in our university, journalistic students have a lot of cameras, computers, even they have like a little studio where they can make their projects or whatever.
And after being in Germany for about a year, do you feel like it was worth it?
Yeah, definitely, yes. I'm learning German right now. I'm have some progress in German, which would probably not be possible if I will not be extremely intensive in studying German in Slovakia or in Russia, since that's not so many opportunities that I have here, just speaking with somebody on the street or taking the courses in German university. I have 3 times bigger salary than I have had in Slovakia, even though that's a big gap in real estate prices. Das lohnt sich.
How did you go about choosing German universities?
At first, I did not have really a lot of choices. I have to choose in the list of Erasmus partner universities. I could go to hundreds of universities in Hungary or in Poland, which was not that interesting for me. In Germany, the choice was less, unfortunately. I've been choosing within Germany between Eichstätt-Ingolstadt University and Hamburg University, but unfortunately they not have the courses that I need to complete my studies. I also have to compare the courses which I was taking in Erasmus exchange program, so that would be recognized in my home university when I come back.
What is a piece of advice you would give your past self?
I guess I have to say stay focused. I would say flexibility, patience, focus. That's all of the things that's required to get through some hard stuff.
I'm actually very curious to know, what is your favorite German word?
Geschwindigkeit, Begrenzungszone. When I just started learning German, I somehow came to that word and was like, oh my God, what the thing is that? It's just one word, build it from 3 different words all together. And that was kind of surprising for me.